right, I'm live. Top of the morning to everybody. Top of the morning. Getting y'all in here because last night we had the NFL honors last night, y'all. This is going to be a quick stream. Any little news that we get as far as football goes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to report it to y'all because this is a football channel. Uh, this is still Super Bowl week. We still waiting till Sunday. 2 more nights. We got 2 more nights until Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. 2 more nights till Super Bowl Sunday. Kansas City versus Philadelphia. I've been hearing Philadelphia players and locker room is battling some sicknesses and some illnesses. And there's some virus going on out there in Louisiana right now. So prayers to them. Hopefully they all bounce back from this because I don't want this being no excuse for them being sick. I don't want this to be a cop out. I want to see a good, fair, even game come Sunday. So hopefully they players bounce back. Hopefully this is like a 24-hour, little 48-hour sick bug, and they be good by tomorrow and ready to go play. But last night we had the NFL Honors 2025, but this was for the 2024 NFL season. And it's a lot of controversy, y'all, far as the MVP voting. A lot of people feel like Lamar Jackson was snubbed of MVP again because voters is having Lamar Jackson. What does they call it? What is they calling it these days? It's not tired of Lamar Jackson. What is it? Fatigue. Lamar fatigue, like they having Chiefs fatigue, and the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl every year. Uh, but yeah, man. Let me get into this the vote counts and all that stuff, man, because this is crazy. This is the first time that first team first team all pro quarterback has not won a MVP over a second team quarterback, which is crazy. Josh went further with no help, like Lamar had. See, this is a regular season. Shout out to Back on Fig in the chat, man. Shout out to T Real. This is not a postseason award. This is based off the regular season. And if we going based off the regular season, Lamar Jackson had a better season than Josh Allen did. Let me read off their stats to y'all. Quarterback completions: Lamar 66.7, Josh Allen 63.6. Lamar Jackson passing yards 41.72, Josh Allen 37.31. Yards per pass 8.8 for Lamar, 7.7 for Josh. Passing touchdowns: Lamar had 41 to only 4 interceptions. Josh Allen had 28 passing touchdowns to only 6 interceptions. Passing rating: Lamar 119.6, Josh Allen 101.4. Rushing yards: Josh Allen 531, Lamar Jackson 915. 4 rushing touchdowns for Lamar, 12 rushing touchdowns for Josh Allen. And yeah, this is crazy. Based just off of stats alone, Lamar wins it. Let me go to the voting. First place votings: Josh Allen had 27 first place votes. Lamar Jackson had 23 first place votes. Josh Allen had 22 second place. Lamar had 26 second place. Third place, Lamar had 0. Josh Allen had none. Josh Allen ended up beating Lamar by 21 points in the voting system. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. He said that Popeyes Don Julio collab. You really tried that shit? J Dot, what up? I know it's not based off just stats. It's all film too. And if you want to go towards film, Lamar is still better. Head to head matchup. Josh Allen in the Bills only scored 10 points to 35. So what we talking about? You think Lamar is not more valuable to his team than Josh Allen to his? Come on now. He said, no, it's not in DC. Okay. Scrooston G, shout out to the pull up game post pulling up in here. I'm on my watermelon juice in the morning, y'all. Health is wealth. But yeah, man, but before we get into some more of this, I just want to shout out all the winners. So nonetheless, shout out to Josh Allen for winning. Winning his first MVP. It came at a high risk because if you ask me, Lamar Jackson and Saquon Barkley had a better year than Josh Allen. Josh Allen did ball out with less, but he still didn't put up numbers that these dudes did. I give him the edge because he did beat Kansas City, but he lost to Baltimore. He did go to Detroit and beat on Detroit. So, I mean, you got to give it to him, man. So, shout out to Josh Allen for MVP, Saquon Barkley for Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Surtain II for Defensive Player of the Year. I have some gripes about that one too, but we'll get into that one in a minute. Jaden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jared Verse, Defensive Rookie Player of the Year. Joe Burrow, Comeback Player of the Year. Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year. Ben Johnson, Assistant Coach of the Year. Eric Armstead, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Josh Allen and Jamar Chase, FedEx Air and Ground Players of the Year. George Kittle, Salute the Service Award. Josh Allen, Arthur Rooney Sportsmanship Award. Trey Hendrickson, Deacon Jones Sack Leader Award, leading the league in sacks with 17.5 and a half. Saquon Barkley winning Jim Brown Award. Jaden Daniels winning Next Gen Stat Moment of the Year Award for the Hail Mary. And then the Hall of Fame finalists, Jared Allen, Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp finally getting into the Hall of Fame, y'all. Danny, he did ball out. His defense definitely let him down this season. Defense was one of the last defenses in the league this year. That's why they went on ahead and fired Lou Anarumo. And I think he gave them a fighting chance to get into the playoffs, just that the defense let them down. So shout out to Joe Burrow. And then we got to remember Joe Burrow did his season did end early last year with his wrist injury and him having to have wrist surgery. So he was qualified for Comeback Player of the Year, which I thought what's his name was going to win since he had the good season, Sam Darnold. But this award is based off of people who came back from injury. So shout out Joe Burrow. All right, let me see. Let me go to these. All right, we already talked about the MVP voting. Let's talk about Offensive Player of the Year voting. So the nominees were Saquon Barkley, Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, Joe Burrow. Saquon Barkley took this award, ended up winning with 35 first place votes. Lamar Jackson had 12 first place votes. Jamar Chase didn't have any first place votes. Derrick Henry had one. Joe Burrow had one. Jamar Chase led the pack with 25 second place votes. Jamar Chase is coming off a Triple Crown season and didn't get not one first place vote. Man, that's wild. But shout out to Saquon, deservingly so. If he don't get the MVP, he definitely should get the Offensive Player of the Year, which he did. Even though Jamar Chase had a fantastic season, but I felt like Saquon Barkley had a better season. Pat Surtain, Defensive Player of the Year. All right. Finalists were Pat Surtain, Trey Hendrickson, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Zach Bond. I think Zach Bond had a hell of a season. I want to say this is his first year as a starter. Did a wonderful job with the Eagles, but I knew he wasn't going to get Defensive Player of the Year. I knew he'd be nominated, but Pat Surtain, that one threw me for a loop, man. I'm thinking it's going to be Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Trey Hendrickson up in there. But before we get into that, before I get into his stats, Pat Surtain had 26 first place votes. Trey Hendrickson had 11. Myles Garrett had 5. TJ Watt had 3. Zach Bond had 2. Fat boy him, stop it. Let me go to. Where's my somewhere up in here? All right, so Pat Surtain. I'm like, Pat Surtain, nice. I like Pat Surtain a lot. I'm like, but damn, he had a better season than Myles Garrett and Trey Hendrickson. So then I had to go and do my homework, right? So first game of the season, they played Seattle. He only allowed 39 yards receiving. T-Rail, stop hating. We ain't seen no 49er shit in a while. Second game against Pittsburgh, he only gave up 16 yards. Week 3, 8 yards. Week 4, 22 yards. Week 5, 24 yards. Week 6, 0 yards against the Chargers. He was out for week 7, came right back week 8, only allowed 5 yards against the Carolina Panthers, 15 yards against Baltimore, 18 yards against Kansas City, 0 yards against Atlanta, 35 yards against the Raiders, and week 12, 25 yards in week 13 against Cleveland. He had a bye week 14, came back, only allowed 4 yards versus the Colts in week 15, 23 yards against the Chargers again, 45 yards against the Bengals, and 27 yards against Kansas City the last game of the season. Oh, man. That boy balled out, man. Not giving up 50 yards in a game all season. Locked down. So, deservingly so, he should be Defensive Player of the Year. It's hard to find shutdown corners like that don't hold a lot, that don't commit pass interference penalties. And he's one of a kind, man. So shout out to Patrick Surtain II. All right, come on, where we at? Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting for this shit to load up. Next award, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Shout out to AD in the chat. Rookie of the Year, man. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Said, damn, bro, last year we was lit. Yeah, it was all good just a year ago, man. Said, I didn't know that. He did deserve it then. Yeah, man, he locked down last year, man. So, first place votes for Jaden Daniel. He had 59 out of 50 first place votes, y'all. 49 out of 50 first place votes. One hater, don't know who it is, voted for Brock Bowers. So Brock Bowers got one single first place vote. Bo Nix didn't get a first place vote. Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors, all zero. Whoever gave Brock Bowers the first place vote gave Jaden Daniels the second place vote. So Jaden Daniels got one second place. Brock Bowers got 32. Bo Nix got 15. Brian Thomas got 2. Malik Neighbors didn't get any first place or second place votes. Third place votes, he had 4. Brian Thomas had 8. Bo Nix had 21. Brock Bowers had 11. Jaden Daniels didn't have any third place votes, winning by 281 votes for first place. What's the deal, y'all? Welcome. Said AD don't have a wrench. And this is AD probably like his second time up in here. So shout out to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels he left with 2 awards last night. Josh Allen had 3 awards last night. Josh Allen looking like Kendrick out here. And then Saquon Barkley had 2 awards. Defensive Rookie of the Year award. The finalist was Jared Verse, Quinyon Mitchell, Brendan Fisk, Cooper DeJean, and Chop Robinson. Damn, they didn't show my boy Mike Sainristil no love. How Mike Sainristil don't get up in here? Jerry Verse, 37 first place votes. Quinyon Mitchell, 9 first place votes. Brendan Fisk, 1 first place vote. Cooper DeJean, Chop Robinson, no first place votes. Jerry Verse had 10 second place. Quinyon Mitchell, 23 second place. Brendan Fisk, 5 second place. Cooper DeJean, 5 second place. And Chop Robinson, 4. Comeback Player of the Year. So Sam Darnold was up in here, even though he wasn't. Oh, well, he was a backup last season, so that's why he's qualified. So the nominees were Joe Burrow, J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins is on this list every year. Sam Darnold, Damar Hamlin, Christian Gonzalez. Joe Burrow led with 31 first place votes. J.K. Dobbins with 3, Sam Darnold with 8, Damar Hamlin with 3, and Christian Gonzalez with 2. Joe Burrow winning with 175 votes more than J.K. Dobbins. Coach of the Year. Finalists were Kevin O'Connell, Dan Campbell, Andy Reid, Dan Quinn, Sean Payton. Kevin O'Connell, 25 first place votes. Dan Campbell, 19 first place votes. Andy Reid with 4. Dan Quinn and Sean Payton with only 1, which is crazy. Sexy Nay, what up? She said, public service announcement. Weather report, roads are wet. Make sure your car is on full. Check the tires, your brakes. Check your fluids, windshield wipers. Have a great day. Yeah, I just had to buy new tires yesterday because I caught a flat going to AD house. My second flat going to AD house, man. Fuck AD house. I ain't going there no more. Yeah, I had to get me 2 tires yesterday, man. But back to Dan Quinn. He takes over a team, flipped the roster by 60%. He takes over a 4-win team, y'all. 4-13 last year. Not only did he win 12 games for the first time in 33 years, he made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. With a piss poor roster, y'all. This roster is not good. If y'all y'all hear me say this shit all the time, y'all. Y'all hear me say this shit all the time. Our roster was not good. The only thing we had in our favor is Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. Defense was okay in the pass game. Run game, we was fucking trash. And this man only get 1 first place votes. Minnesota got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones. Like, they are proven players in this league. Pro Bowlers too. His offensive line is better. And they got more to work with. The Vikings was a far better team coming into this season than the Commanders was. And look at the job Dan Quinn did, and only get one first place votes. That's crazy. I know people got Andy Reid fatigue, but only 4 first place votes. This man is potentially about to get a three-peat for the first time in NFL history. He only get 4 votes. Dan Campbell, 19 first place votes. I think Dan Campbell should have won Coach of the Year last year. But no, who am I? Should give the homies a wrench. The homies got to be in here more. Assistant Coach of the Year, and this shit right here is crazy to me too. This let you know how much politics it is in the league. Assistant Coach of the Year: Ben Johnson, Brian Flores, Aaron Glenn, Vic Fangio, Joe Brady, no Cliff Kingsbury. Wow. Commanders was one of the last teams in offense last season. I want to say 29th, 30th, only averaging 16 points per game. This year we averaged 29 points a game, almost 30. And Cliff Kingsbury is not in here with little to no targets, dog. Run game, not good. Offensive line, not good. We only got 1 wide receiver. We averaged 30 points damn near. And he's not even a nominee for Assistant Coach of the Year. And in a head-to-head matchup, he beat the shit out of Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. Offensive coordinator, it don't matter. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, it's assistant coach, bro. Joe Brady. That's crazy, yo. Joe Brady, not even Cliff? That's wild. But Ben Johnson ended up winning with 29 first place votes, 3 for Brian Flores, 6 for Aaron Glenn, 3 for Vic Fangio, 2 for Joe Brady. I think Vic Fangio should have more than Brian Flores and Aaron Glenn. No shout out to Aaron Glenn, but my team just put up 45 points on them niggas. And our offensive coordinator don't even get nominated? That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's wild to me, man. Eric Armstead wins the Walter Payton Man of the Year. And then if y'all know, every team has that one player who's a nominee. I'll run off the finalists for y'all. Arizona Cardinals, Trey McBride. Atlanta Falcons, Grady Jarrett. Baltimore Ravens, Roquan Smith. Buffalo Bills, Deion Dawkins. Carolina Panthers, Adam Thielen. Chicago Bears, Andrew Billings. Cincinnati Bengals, Orlando Brown. Cleveland Browns, Denzel Ward. Dallas Cowboys, Zach Martin. Denver Broncos, Alex Singleton. Detroit Lions, Jared Goff. Green Bay Packers, Kenny Clark. Houston Texans, Jalen Petrie. Indianapolis Colts, Kenny Moore II. Jacksonville, of course, is Eric Armstead, who won. Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce. Las Vegas Raiders, Max Crosby. Los Angeles Chargers, Cameron Dicker. Los Angeles Rams, Kyron Williams. Miami Dolphins, Alec Ingold. Minnesota Vikings, C.J. Ham. New England Patriots, Dietrich Wise Jr. New Orleans Saints, Cameron Jordan, I'm sorry. Oh, shit, where did it go? Hold on, y'all. My list go. All right. Cameron Jordan. New York Giants, Darius Slayton. New York Jets, Solomon Thomas. Philadelphia Eagles, Brandon Graham. Pittsburgh Steelers, Larry Anjanobi. San Francisco 49ers, Curtis Robinson. Seattle Seahawks, Uchenna Nwosu. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans. Tennessee Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. And Washington Commanders, Bobby Wagner. FedEx Aaron Ground, Players of the Year, Josh Allen and Jamar Chase won. The finalists was Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Lamar Jackson. George Kittle won the Salute to Service Award. 49ers got to win something, huh? Kill him dead. Stop it, homie. The nominees for this, the finalists, Morgan Fox, defensive end, Los Angeles Chargers, Aaron Jones, Minnesota Vikings, and of course, George Kittle, the winner. Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award, Josh Allen took that one home as well. Josh Allen was one of the finalists. Also, Buda Baker, Max Crosby, Cal Juszczyk, Cooper Kupp, Khalil Mack, Tua Tagovailoa, and Leonard Williams. Deacon Jones Award for the Sack Leader Award went to Trey Hendrickson. Other finalists was Myles Garrett and rookie DN for Denver Broncos, Nick Bonito. I like Nick Bonito a lot for Denver fans in here. Nick Bonito balled out. Jim Brown Award, Saquon Barkley beating out Derrick Henry and Bijan Robinson. Damn, Bijan almost had 1,500 yards rushing. Don't seem like it. DMV stand up. East Coast stand up. That's right. Shout out to the DMV. Next gen stat. Moment of the year. Jaden Daniels took that one home for the Hail Mary to beat the Bears. The other moments nominated was a touchdown pass by Lamar Jackson against the Cincinnati Bengals. That's the one where he fumbled the ball and, you know, he was running back. He stiffed arm a couple people before he threw it in the back of the end zone. Deep pass from Sam Darnold to Justin Jefferson. Oh, yeah, I want to say that one was like 93 yards or some shit like that. And then, of course, the Hail Mary who won. But, yeah, man, that's it far as the NFL honors, man. You know, a lot being said. It's a lot of, going back and forth with, what's my guy name? Well, I can't think of nobody's name right now. Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, it's a lot of going back and forth with Ryan Clark and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Cam Newton. You got some in favor of Josh Allen. You got some in favor of Lamar Jackson. I feel like Lamar Jackson really won this season, but it is what it is, man. Winning next year, make it to where it's not even close. Make it a unanimous. Jaden Daniels almost made it unanimous. You got to have that one asshole to go ahead and vote for somebody else to not make it unanimous, which is crazy to me. Jaden Daniels gave you too many moments this year for him not to be Rookie of the Year. Game time, we got 8-game winning drives this season. Would have had another one if we didn't give up a kickoff return to Dallas. 86-yard pass to Terry McLaurin to go ahead, and then our kicker missed it, but we still had a chance to win the game until we gave up that damn kickoff return. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for me today. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to y'all today about these honors. How y'all feel about it? Before I get out of here, how do y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about all the winners, the nominees, who y'all felt should have been nominated? Let's talk about it. Let me open this up. I hear a whole lot of stuff up out here. It's nasty outside, y'all. It's nasty out there today, man. Make sure y'all stay dry in this rain. I don't think my gardener coming today. I got leaves all over the place, but it's wet as hell. He ain't gonna be able to cut that grass. He said, bro, do black people do not get hold? Can't believe y'all surprised. I mean, we do, but I guess the league do got Lamar fatigue when it comes to giving him the MVP. I mean, he's the best player on the field. You're going to have to stop this man. But 41 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions? Like, who's doing that? 950 yards rushing as a quarterback? Who's doing that? He going crazy. If you don't want him to get MVP, you got to stop him. And this man playing in a division where Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson is in there. TJ Watt is in there. These dudes is nominees for the Deacon Jones Awards. These are sack leaders every year. Top sack leaders. And he got to play these dudes 2 times a year. And he doing it up, not giving the ball up. That's crazy. Let me see. Do I got anything else for y'all? Let me see if anything else came out. I think that is it for today. I wish the Texans could have got some awards, but fuck that, they gotta do better. Screwston G, I felt like last year, y'all coach should have won coach of the year. Just his first year as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Making it to the playoffs, winning the division, making it to the playoffs, getting a playoff win. I felt like, DeMeco Ryans should have won. DeMeco Ryans or Dan Campbell, one of those two. You couldn't go wrong with one of those two. They should have won it last year and didn't. They gave it to Kevin Stefanski, who DeMeco Ryans put out of the playoffs in the first round. Texans got hit with the injury bug this year. Yeah, for damn sure they did. I mean, a lot of teams did, though. Dallas got hit with the injury bug. 49ers got hit probably the worst this past season with the injury bug. The Rams got hit with it. Shit, who else? Cleveland got hit with it. It was nasty this year. It was nasty this year, and it's gonna be hard. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to free agency, dog. We got a month. So the league year starts on my birthday, y'all. March 12th, next month. I can't wait. Last year I gave y'all a stream when it was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, I can't wait this year. I want to see what the Texans do. I don't think they're gonna bring uh, Stephon Diggs back. We already know Tank Dell probably won't be back to the 2026 season. So I want to see what kind of moves they gonna make far as getting CJ some weapons. I kill him dead. Who is your team? If you still up in here talking about dead skin. I was supposed to do We Starving today, but I guess they canceled. Oh, shout out to Marshall Falk too. Marshall Falk is on the coaching staff with Coach Prime as the running back coach at Colorado. Dion is putting together a hell of a staff over there. Lamar Jackson is the first QB in 11 seasons to be named first team All Pro and not win MVP. Sheesh. A stunning turn of events. Josh Allen is the MVP. Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer in the first year of his eligibility. Hey, he not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Not saying he's not a Hall of Famer, period, but he's just not first ballot. Cash, I think Mechie's gonna be a nice addition. He started coming on back half of the season. Yeah, but shit, Mechie been in the league how long now? Mechie been in the league what, since 2020, 2021? I know he been dealing with injuries and cancer and all of that stuff, but this is a former first round pick, bro. Gonna have to get with the program. They need him now. So it might be able to scoop up Cup. Man, Cup would be nice, but man, Cup couldn't get off the line the last back half of the season. Cup was getting locked down, and Cup got a crazy cap hit too this year. So whoever trade for Cooper Cup, they gonna have to ask the Rams to eat some of that cap up, cause I want to say bro making like 20 million this season. Oh shit, y'all! Kanye done struck again. I ain't even about to read that. Nigga ain't about to get me flagged and get me a strike on here. All right, man. Well, that's gonna be it for me today, y'all. I'm about to go hit the gym since we not about to stream today. So I get with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. And man, see y'all Tuesday after the Super Bowl, man. We gonna talk about it.